SPIN was contracted to make a system that calculates the asset availability of 5 substations of wind power complexes and 4 substations of hydroelectric plants, presenting them in reports and dashboards. A single component that implements the solution in all site with no error was deployed, as shown in this video. This component has all the functions and logic required to display data on the availability of electrical assets through dashboards and reports. When it is included in SCADA applications for electrical systems automation, it will add to these applications the functionality of analyzing the availability of their assets, generating reports and dashboards. To understand the use of the component, we did an application example of automation of a substation with 4 assets type circuit breaker, as shown in the video. It is also shown the rules that determine whether or not the circuit breaker assets are available, depending on their state. Next, in 6 steps, we will show you how to include the component in the application. After the inclusion, we will execute it, showing its functionalities. A kit that contains all the necessary tools and data to the generation of the application example was created, as shown in this video. The kit also has the application manual. Step 1. Include the component in an example application. From the kit, we have included the demo application in the ActionNET project directory. We open this project and, in the Components folder, we select the component AMS, and we include it in the demo project. Step 2. Insert 3 external libraries used in the component. The 3 libraries are copied from the kit to the external references directory, and then added to the References tab by changing the domain attribute to server and client. Step 3. Configure template tags. The first template, configured, is called Activity Availability. In it, 2 attributes are displayed: start value and comment. These attributes are then changed according to the Excel worksheet available in the kit. In the second template, Activity Group, the 4 assets of the sample application are included, using the description of their tags. The retentive attribute must be changed in Properties. Step 4. Create the historical dataset in the application database. In the example, the table shown is created in an SQL Server database and a connection test are then run. Step 5. Configure the component scripts. In the Tasks tab, we set the execution time for the 3 highlighted tasks. Note that the dashboard is being updated every minute. Following, we navigate to the code editor of the task, set logic, and we copy the logic available in the kit. For each application, this logic should change, depending on the formula for calculating availability. In the end, a build of the project is done and as shown, there is no error after the build. Step 6. Configure the dashboard screen. Initially, we will configure the unavailability cell of each asset. Once there are 4 assets, it will be 4 cells. A vector of 4 positions, 0 to 3, will contain the quality indicators of each asset. We put in each cell the tag name of the asset it represents, and the index of the vector that represents its availability. Then, we set up the pizza chart that will contain 4 slices, each representing the unavailability of an asset, in the same way as the 4 cells. Each slice will have a color. Finally, we configure the bar chart, where each bar represents the unavailability of an asset. In this case, as the video shows, the change is made in the folder code behind of the screen. In the indicated place, the C# code that set the bar attributes is copied, and in the sequence, 4 lines are created, 1 for each asset. To conclude, let's copy the files used in the report header and logo generation and paste it into the report directory. Step 7. Test the application with the new component. Once all the elements of the component have been customized, we will execute demo. The code and password are super S, respectively. As shown, the assets become available and unavailable by maneuvering the circuit breakers. The Events button takes you to a screen where there is an event to indicate the beginning and end of the unavailability of an asset. The Dashboard button takes us to a screen with dashboards. We make maneuvers in the circuit breakers, causing the creation of unavailability events. There is in the kit a manual that describes the screens of the example. In this screen, presented in the video, the functions of each button of the event screen are shown. The following shows some features of the event screen, such as validate or invalidate a record of unavailability, use the filter to select an asset and see its availability in a period. We now navigate to the screen with availability charts. To conclude, we will generate reports in XLS, PDF and then shows them on the screen. For more details, see our website or contact us.